Y'all talk a lot about ethics and economic development. I was very concerned about Senate Bill 448, the debt forgiveness bill that passed unanimously in the Senate to be dramatically revised in the House. And I look at it, and it's such a, in my opinion, it's such a flawed piece of legislation. It goes right to the heart of ethics and economic development. And yet every single senator in the Senate voted for it, and had it become and yet not such a black and white piece of legislation that it wasn't radically revised by the House. So I'm just shocked that it was passed unanimously, and that speaks to maybe who authored the bill or what was going on behind the scenes. What will separate the men from the boys to me is how would you have voted on Senate Bill 448, the debt forgiveness bill that passed unanimously in the Senate?
It's a great question. For those that don't know, Senate Bill 448 is one that says if a non-FDIC, and hopefully you can give me a little time because I'm explaining it, but non-FDIC institution, meaning a non-bank, buys a loan or a guarantee, the most that non-bank can recover is what they paid for the guarantee. So if you've got a $10 million guarantee and it's due and the bank sells it to a third party that is not a bank and they sell it for $1 million, the most that third party will be able to recover from you is $1 million. It applied as it was passed out of the Senate retroactively, so it would impact all notes and guarantees in Georgia. And as the House changed it, it only applies prospectively, but it's still in place. Now, I will tell you, I represent in my legal practice a lot of folks who are on both sides of this. You asked how would I would vote no. The reason I would vote no on that bill, even though it would help a lot of my clients, is it's unconstitutional. You cannot, through state government, go back and alter contracts that people have started. And I swear an oath to defend the Constitution. I take that oath seriously, and if I'm one of 56, well then so be it. That's what my oath dictates I do.
I'll be brief, since you got a question. The answer is no as well. And again, it goes back, since I've been starting my campaign, the reason I was fired up to run for this seat when I was serving in Afghanistan is the trampling on of our founding principles. And you just hit on one. It's called individual responsibility. Somebody engages in a contract, they need to be responsible for what the contract says and pay it down. So I would vote no on that. And it's part of the entangling of government that we have that's so upsetting to you and me and the other people in this room. So, no.
I also am no on a vote of House Bill 448. I disagree. First of all, a deal is a deal. If I sell somebody a product and we made a deal, it's an agreement, that's a deal. There's no going back. And that's what you've got here is some going back on, and you know, I tell you, I try to live my life as a patriot, and with that said, it's just like all of you do. We've got it's about the Constitution, it's about the state laws. There's no going back and forth. So I'm a no, absolutely no.
Great answer.